The most spectacular and scenic venue in all of college football and perhaps in all of sport. The Rose Bowl in Pasadena, also home to the UCLA Bruins. The Bruins will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Cornhuskers offense will take the first swing of the game. And this big fella can beat you in a number of different ways in the passing game, David.
Yeah, so much fun to have a guy that I can rely on, that can beat guys over the middle of the field, that can beat man-to-man coverage. This guy's the ultimate weapon.
And I love that this guy has an awesome catch radius. You don't have to be perfect as a quarterback when you throw to him. He can make you look good.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all offseason, so they better be ready to bring it today, Dave.
And the hardest thing...
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Grabbed behind the line, it's Coleman. And a quick completion, an even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock him down.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, getting a tackle for him.
And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
Really nice play call there on 2nd and long by the offensive coordinator. He was able to get a lot of that yardage back by running the football, and now, of course, it sets up a 3rd and manageable situation.
They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. The Huskers are on the move. Got the quick pass.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
They knock him down at the 40, but he picks up 5, and it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Cornhuskers come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Quarterback checking off. Back to throw, it's Raiola. Gets it out fast. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Got his man quickly. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. That's reeled in, it's Coleman. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the 1st down. Running back searching for a hole. Relying on the run, he gets a couple before he's knocked down. Ball's at the 13. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Red pass hits complete. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Working that left side now. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
Really nice job there at the quarterback. Reading coverage, he knew exactly where to go with the football. And
he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Cornhuskers!
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
7, UCLA, 0.
He'll bring it out. And the ball's free, deep in his own territory. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down.
Pulled down after a pickup of 3, balls at the 13. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Back to pass, it's Raiola. Coming, and he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. How about that alert play from the defense to corral that fumble?
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
A 1st down for the offense. They'll run the RPO and throw it right.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the 1st quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react in play. So this can certainly open things up later.
Pulls it and fires to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Bruins want to pick up the tempo. From the gun, give on the inside. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Bruins will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. This time, they need to take care of the ball and maybe extend this lead, David.
And I think you've got to look at the positive, Reese. You still got the lead. Now take care of the football. Put a nice drive together, Jesse. You don't have to stress. We're still winning.
I feel like they think that player for player, they're the better unit on the field right now. And they just
having these dudes bounce off of him like popcorn. And they're able to get him on the ground. 3rd and short, they've got them back up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. And the Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The throw to the outside is complete. He's in open space downfield. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and we are done in the 1st quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. And after that 1st quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
Now that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Wants to throw. It's Raiola. Fires to the wideout. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Quick strike complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. From the gun, wants to pass. Using the quick game. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains for the first down. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out.
Delay of game. Offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. And the Bruins are moving quickly down the field. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. And oh, did they know that one was coming? They'll knock him down in the backfield. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Off play action. Fires deep toward the end zone. Ball in the air, intercepted. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
Just couldn't get away from the tackle.
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback keep the ball and then try to throw it downfield.
Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. They try to pop a run on the draw. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. This drive's been productive so far, already picked up a couple of first downs, now out close to midfield. Gets it out quickly, and maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 6th play of the drive coming up. Power football with the run. He is smashing people. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Snares it outside. It's Fano. And that play just looked to be a mess from the snap, and he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. To throw, it's Raiola. A strike downfield. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Dances away to buy time. He's in a world of trouble, and down he goes. A catastrophic loss on that play. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. He's going to fire deep. Touchdown, Nebraska! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. And you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut into a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half. Because obviously, you know, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the second half. So they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last first down gets them a little bit of confidence.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unleashes one deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And the incompletion brings up a second down for this offense. He makes the connection.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before.
It's a really nice job in coverage defensively there because that tight end, he wasn't really even open. Quarterback just still tried to put it on him and give him an opportunity, but great tackle short of the stick, setting up 4th down.
And they'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum.
And he's got it inside the 35. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. UCLA will go back to work on offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
Well, you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And they'll get him down after a solid return. This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, 1st and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. Now on the move. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Back to throw, it's Raiola. It's complete. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Takes the handoff. It's Harden. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters from there in Pasadena today.
The Huskers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. It's caught downfield. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. Martin will throw it. Makes the grab down the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. After that last completion, it's second down. Leaves it with the back. Trucks through the defender. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. He's looking to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Bruins are threatening in the red zone. Out of the shotgun on third down. Got it on the outside. It's Harden. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding third and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a fourth down.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Kentucky has the lead right now. Feels like it's been this way since the players took the pregame catwalk. But this has been a very close game. They're up by 4 over Texas. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout.
He'll take the deep shot. Brings it in down the left side. Oh, look out. There he goes. Touchdown, Nebraska. And the beatdown has ensued. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Makes the score, Nebraska 35, UCLA 3.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive.
Wide open, he makes the catch. Hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. Touchdown, UCLA. And once he got loose, it was all over.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Trying to tackle this guy's a business decision as he gets it up to the 29. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Keep it on the ground. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
Quick completion to the right. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
A 3rd and long coming up here. To the air. It's Raiola. Unloads to the wideout. That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground. The Cornhuskers will try to pin them back with the punt. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Shows him the stiff arm. Now they've got breathing room. Got 6 all the way out to the 20. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. Fires to the big fella. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
Everybody on the same page there on blitz pickup, right? Offensive line, everybody communicating, understanding where they have to work to give their QB time to make an accurate throw and pick up the first.
Makes the grab, and he's dragged down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. And the freshman will chalk up a sack. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Complete to the left. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The Bruins are moving quickly down the field. They'll throw it on first down. And the pass is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Here comes the offense on first down. Quarterback on the keeper. Got the first down and more. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Now on first down from the 40. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Breaks the tackle. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Raiola. Quickly complete. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down. He's got it on the right. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. A first down run in the red zone. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows.
Touchdown, Husker! And the punishment has been extended. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the fourth, and they are going to go to 7-0. They say there's no more loyal fan base than the one at Nebraska. Well, this guy is becoming their hero with this performance.
And Nebraska fans have a special place in their heart for a quarterback that can run it, that can throw it, show you all the dimensions of their game because they've had so many great ones in the past. And this guy, he looks like the future.
Looking to move it through the air. Makes his connection. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to it. Pulls it in. It's Harden. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. They'll try to get it through the air. Fires to the tight end. Tackled after picking up the first down. And the Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Martin back to pass. Here's a throw downfield late. Makes the grab along the left sideline for the huge gain. I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's the fabulous part of it, a late touchdown. The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives. The coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that they did well.
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. He wants to throw. Trying to get to it. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. And here on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. The option look. The pitch. Still running at the 40. And he's running in the open. Running inside the 20. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
49, UCLA, 17.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Looking for a productive play on first down. Martin will throw it. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. They'll throw it on first down. It's complete to the right. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out